I have a problem with Abbott Elementary. Not because the show joked about how classroom supplies are comparable to Xanax for children.
No, the rugs are immediate. They're like instant Xanax for kids.
Or because this series has an entire episode where the characters are explicitly racist against white people.
I just saw a ghost, y'all!
Hi, we're looking for Principal Coleman.
But because the show figured out a way to monetize the suffering of teachers for pastime entertainment. And once you see what's really going on here, you won't be able to see it the same. Let's get into it. To give you some background, Abbott Elementary is a mockumentary TV series written by Quinta Brunson. It follows various archetypal teachers and admin teams around an underfunded inner city school. Kind of like The Office, it's filmed on like handheld cameras. The characters have confessional interviews and they often break the fourth wall with glances. This TV series has won at least 53 awards and received 180 nominations, some being the Emmys and Golden Globes, as well as the Peabody Award, which apparently is one of the highest honors in media. And honestly, it's mind-blowing. The world is applauding a show about teachers rather than applauding teachers themselves. And that's the issue I have right there. While the show accurately represents some of the struggles us teachers face and helps us feel seen and validated in all the challenges that are thrown at us on a daily basis, it's almost as if the show is just like a band-aid, like a major cope, and that maybe if we just help teachers and support them with what they actually need instead of making humor of our situation, then we can like actually cope. I don't know. So the show is meant to shed light on like teachers and what we go through and invite viewers, maybe non-teachers, to care. But do the viewers actually care? Here's what one critic has to say about the show. Public education is a joke. That much is publicly known. Abbott Elementary simply helps us get in on the inside joke. We tune in to laugh, reminisce about our school days, and every Wednesday, collectively breathe a sigh of relief that we are not in those teachers' shoes. Do you think the audience cares beyond the feeling of being entertained? Right, so this is the American perception of teaching. Americans hold this elitist, condescending attitude towards teachers, saying those who can't do, teach. Nowadays, we often look to teachers as service providers. Okay, teach my kid how to read, teach my kid social skills, teach them morals. And the same teachers are deserving of the McDonald's wages our government pays them. So basically, teachers are begging for reform and quitting in droves. Meanwhile, our suffering is turned into cheap entertainment through Abbott Elementary, as if the crumbling education system and the future of Gen Alpha is something to laugh at, rather than a cause for real concern. Whether we want to give teachers the credit or not, they have a tremendous impact on our youth. So let me just school you with some stats about how valuable teachers truly are. One study showed that students with high value-added teachers are more likely to go to college, are more likely to earn more money, and less likely to be a teen parent. A high value-added teacher is a teacher whose students consistently score higher than the predicted test scores. So one good teacher can literally change the trajectory of your life. One really interesting study showed that in kindergarten, having an above average teacher is more likely to raise a child's future earnings by 3.5% a year. That's over $10,000 in one student's lifetime, or about $320,000 for like the entire class if they were accounted for. Another study showed that teachers who are fully certified and are teaching in their field of study boost student achievement way more than the teacher who's teaching out of their field of study. 8th graders who were taught by math majors were more likely to score 10 points higher on the NAEP. That is a massive difference in how students are prepared for their future. It shows that when we're intentional with who we hire for what grade level or what subject, we are unlocking potential in children that they may not reach otherwise. Another study showed that students that feel truly supported by their teachers, they feel safe, they feel supported, are more engaged, are more motivated, are more likely to perform better. It shows that when teachers truly care and go beyond like clocking in and clocking out, that students will really lean in and speak up and truly believe that they can shape the world around them. So we have all of these headlines and all of this recognition for a TV series, but somehow we can't get any recognition for the people who actually shape our students' lives, or even just policies that make their futures better. Make it make sense. So we can continue to bash on teachers and consider them as the lowest rank individual because of their low salary, or we can uplift them and create a career that attracts top talent because it benefits all of us to do that. There is a reason why we don't see very many MIT, Harvard, or Yale students becoming teachers. And I think Steve Jobs said it best. It doesn't make sense to hire smart people and then tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do. The teachers are in the classrooms on the ground level. They know what they need to support their students. They just need someone to listen to them and provide that support. Here's my hot take, okay? Education reform, in order to truly last, needs to start outside of the system. So in society, like getting everyone on board. And what we need to do as teachers is stop settling for this treatment and this behavior. I know you guys are burnt out. We need to get more parents involved in our education, in students' education. So we need to create this culture and this conversation where we strive to socially uphold the profession. We should demand respect unapologetically. So while Abbott Elementary invites viewers to care about what teachers struggle with on a day-to-day basis, I just think we're past the point on needing people to care. Like, we just need real change at this point. We've been echoing into a void and no one cares. We need to see real change. The solution isn't as simple as here's an AI tool, save you some time. We don't need another tool that apparently promises it's going to solve all of our problems. And the solution is not as simple as handing out school vouchers. We don't need snake oil salesmen. We need people who actually care. Thank you for watching this video. Comment your thoughts down below. I will see you guys next week.